I thank the gentleman for yielding. Mr. Speaker, the debate before this floor today is who knows best how to educate our children. I rise today to speak about H.R. 5, the Student Success Act. This is legislation that I believe goes a long way in getting the federal government of our schools and teachers and putting education back in the right hands by restoring local control. As a member of the Education and Workforce Committee, I have spent several hours debating and marking up this legislation. I also visited several schools in my district and spoke with parents, teachers, and administrators about the challenges they are facing. What I heard across the board was that top-down regulations from Washington are burdening our teachers with seemingly endless compliance requirements. Our educators should have the ability to focus on the individual needs of their students and their classes. Instead, our current system is forcing them to spend time filling out paperwork and meeting this one-size-fits-all requirement. That's exactly why H.R. 5 is important legislation that I urge my colleagues to support today. This bill replaces the current accountability system that says Washington knows what's best for our students and replaces it with a system that gives states and school districts responsibility for measuring the success of their schools. Through bottom-up reforms, it restores local control and gives our educators more freedom to innovate. I've personally seen in my district how students and communities benefit from local innovation in schools. We have one such example in my district that does not get $1 of federal funding and takes children who are discarded by the public school system and makes successful students from this group. I'm very proud of what this school has accomplished. H.R. 5 empowers parents, just like this school, with more information to hold schools accountable for effective teaching and expands opportunities to send their children to a school that best meets their needs. It also gets rid of almost 70 unnecessary federal programs instead creates a block grant that provides money to the states. Would the gentleman yield 30 seconds?
I'd yield the gentleman 30 seconds.
The gentleman is recognized for an additional 30 seconds.
Under H.R. 5, states are protected from being coerced into adopting Common Core by the Department of Education, and they have the right to opt out of any program under the law. Mr. Speaker, all these are significant, and they're needed steps to put the responsibility of education back where it belongs, and that's with states, local school districts, parents, and educators who know what is best. I urge my colleagues to support H.R. 5 and yield back the balance of my time.
Time of the gentleman has expired.